let's recognize some people here in honor of Earth Week, for which we have just issued the proclamation. There are several folks who are entirely deserving of these awards. The first recognition is going to be in the category of academics, and that goes to the University of Idaho Student Sustainability Center. Jeannie Matheson has been our contact person there. She sends out very informative announcements and has been talking a lot about this tagline, which they say, some call it sustainability, we call it common sense. So Jeannie Matheson, who is the advisor for the Student Sustainability Center, anybody here representing them tonight? Oh, there she is in the back. Come on up, Jeannie. We'll present this up there. Would you like to say something about what you're working on? No. All right. This says Mayor's Earth Day Award. This certificate awarded to the University of Idaho Student Sustainability Center in recognition of activities conducive to environmental sustainability in the category of academics.
Thank you, Nancy.
Congratulations, and thank you for the good work, you and all of your colleagues there.
Thank you.
A number of us enjoyed the president. Yes, you bet. Absolutely. University of Idaho hosted the President's Sustainability Symposium week before last, and there were some wonderful presentations and workshops and a lot of great networking that went on there. So U of I and the Students Center are very good partners in this effort. The next recognition, if I find the page here, is in the individual category, and this one is presented to Dawn and Maureen Regan for their enthusiasm in putting together an award-winning Wisescape in the residential division. And that, for those of you who may not know, is a water-conserving landscape, and the concept was conceived by some folks. I think the name was derived by Nicole Baker, who is our water conservation specialist for the city, but a lot of us working on the Water Summit programs came up with an idea of recognizing property owners and home and residents who are putting together beautiful landscapes that conserve water. And the Regans have put together not only a wonderful attractive model of that, but they also provided us with a clear step-by-step photo album, which is a very accessible how-to educational tool for anyone who might want to look at that. And we have a lot of those pictures on display at the Water Department, too. Donna Marine, would you like to come up and be recognized, please? Thank you. Come on up here. Oh, there you go. All right. Yeah.
All right.
You'll have to get. Did you get Jeannie's picture earlier too? We'll get her back. Don't worry, Jeannie. All right, Don, please.
I just wanted to thank everyone involved in this for Earth Day, and that our efforts to be sustainable and save water through planting native grasses and plants and turning our backyard into a xeriscape versus a grass lawn was, we're real surprised and pleased by this this award. Thank you.
Okay. The next award is a new one for this year, and this is in the Green Neighbor category. And this one is presented to Tim Bickford, owner of the filling station in Troy, for his bicyclist-friendly restaurant. And he developed an outdoor seating area that is frequented by Latah Trail users and has fabricated artful bike racks to support that client base. Tim, I saw you come in earlier. Yeah. Now, and Mrs. Bickford, too? Yeah, come on up, both of you, please. This is a team effort. For those of you who have not dined at the filling station, I encourage you to go there. They have great fruit smoothies, wonderful pastries. Thank you very much. These people never sleep. Congratulations. Would you like to say a word, please?
This catches us off guard, so thank you very much. We love what we do. Our hearts and souls are in this restaurant, and we strive to do the best, not only conservation, but the highest quality that we can possibly put out. So thank you so much.
It's nice to see
yummy,
you over
too.
here.
And I'd put in a request to reopen on Mondays, because that's when my bike
It's
group
killing
used to
us.
go there.
Have a day off.
Thank you.
Great, you bet. Thank you both. Congratulations.
You'd like to work for them on Monday.
The next category is Green Vision. And this is presented to Ron Landeck for his long-held vision to develop the abandoned trailhead as a route for non-motorized users and recreation. Over the years, Ron has donated incredible amounts of time, sweat, dollars, and professional expertise for the success of the Latah Trail and its amenities. He has also been the instigator of our sustainability internship here. Thanks to Ron and a nonprofit foundation with which he is affiliated, we were able to launch that internship program. We were able to partner with some folks at Washington State University and the University of Idaho in developing a model for sustainable cities and kind of a compact, marketable idea about how we can engage in more sustainable practices. And all of that came about thanks to Ron Landeck and his Evergreen Foundation. So, Ron, congratulations. Thank you for your work. Yeah, all right.
I'd like to accept this wonderful award on behalf of the many, many people who have worked so hard to make the Latah Trail a reality. That number probably is counted in the thousands these days, given the volunteer efforts, the money that has been required to support the trail. I've appeared many times in front of the Latah County Commissioners with regard to Latah Trail matters, but I think never in front of the Moscow City Council. So this is indeed an honor and a privilege. I'd also like to say that I really appreciate the City of Moscow's support of the Latah Trail. We've worked with the Paradise Path Task Group and committee to try to work together on some cooperative efforts. We are truly a trail for many people of the City of Moscow, as I think you know. I think the notion of creating a healthy lifestyle in our region is what we're all about, and we hope to keep it going and make it even bigger and better. One of our taglines originally when we started the Latah Trail was connecting communities, and the presence of the people from Troy here tonight is sort of further evidence that this ribbon of asphalt that people use daily is doing just that and making our county and area a better place to live. So thank you very much.
Ron taught me that it really is possible to sweep gravel off a dirt road to clear a path for bicyclists. So good for all of us. The next recognition for Earth Week is, if I can find it here, is in the category of nonprofits, service organizations, and government. And this year's award goes to Tyler Palmer from the Moscow Streets Department for proposing a comprehensive streets maintenance plan that prolongs the lives of our streets to extend their functional use rather than wait until they're in such states of disrepair as to need to be completely rebuilt. Tyler has implemented other efficiency measures as well, including improving the traction in icy conditions. Now the city uses locally acquired crushed rock mix with less fine material, so it reduces the amount of sediment in our stormwater and minimizes consolidation in truck beds. So the applications require 30% less of the product, fewer repeat passes by the sanding trucks, and thereby reduces fuel consumption and staff time and saves taxpayers money. Tyler recently led the well-received Eco-Driver training session for all city employees, and that was also very well-received, talking about the economic sense, the common sense of taking care of one's vehicle and driving in a level-headed way to conserve fuel. Tyler, thank you, please.
Well, I'd really like to first of all thank everybody that was involved in both of these initiatives. You know, with our new pavement management program, it took a lot of effort in both the engineering department and our streets department to set this up. A lot of hard work from our employees. Any program like that requires buy-in from the employees, and they really worked hard on getting the equipment calibrated, had a lot of great ideas on how we could innovate to try and make it a more efficient process, and we really had a lot of success this year. We're very happy about it, and none of that could happen without the support of you people in administration in helping us to get the equipment and the materials that we need. And, with the Eco-Driver program, it really was a lot of people cooperating on that, from our arts department, from admin, our sustainability intern. A lot of people worked on that, and we had a successful launch with the employees, and we hope that it's embraced by the community as we'll open it up to the community at large. We've already had quite a bit of interest, and should go live tomorrow morning on the city's website. So we look forward to participation on that. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Madam Mayor,
Yes,
one
Wayne.
comment for Tyler that you may not be aware of with the rock that you've been using. One of the problems that happens over the wintertime for those of us that don't have sidewalks, where we just have curbs and then right into the yard, is through the plowing process we end up with a lot of gravel in our yards. And in years past, it's been quite a mess trying to get that cleaned out. And recently I just raked that. It rakes out much easier, doesn't leave a big mess. And I will tell you that gravel is now in the street, and you'd be welcome to bring the street sweeper by at any time now and get that cleaned up. Thank you very much.
All right, great. The next recognition award is in the business category, and this one goes to Moscow Food Co-op and the interim general management team of Teresa Noon, Joan McDougall, and Deb Reynolds. Andrika Cooley is the chair of the General Management Search Committee, and subsequent to Kenna Eaton's recent departure to go to work for the co-op in Port Townsend, Washington. So the co-op promotes regional food systems and democratic, social, and local economic sustainability, along with its emphasis on environmental aspects of sustainability, and they make it fun. Would the representatives from the co-op come forward, please? She can't?
No, I
You don't look like Teresa.
This is
can't have lunch at the co-op.
Debbie Reynolds, who's inviting everyone to come have lunch at the co-op. That'd be great, sure. And let's see, the search for the applications for the new GM just closed today. Is that right?
Yes, it did.
Yeah. So we'll be seeing somebody announced. How soon, you think?
No idea.
No idea.
It's a lengthy process.
Okay. But I think, Debbie and so many of our other recipients tonight have spoken about the team aspects of sustainable practices. This is an integrated system, and everyone is working together. And in this case of the co-op, the team is managing the facility just great until somebody
so.
full-time gets on board. Thank you for the good work that you and your colleagues do at the
Thank you
co-op.
for the
Sure. All right. Okay, and I think if anybody looks at the newspapers or looks at the city's calendar of events, you'll see all kinds of activities going on to commemorate Earth Week, both around the city and on campus proper. So there you go.